Hello and welcome to Sunday, November the 17th. I've possibly chose a bad time to do this today because my neighbor upstairs is vacuuming, but I'm in between shows and I was like, oh, maybe I should in between episodes anyway. Took a little poop break. And then I was like, while I'm stopped for the minute, I guess I'll go ahead and answer today's question. So, but, it's regular weekend. I've been awake, asleep, awake, asleep, awake, asleep. I did get through, I'm all caught up on General Hospital now, believe it or not, even though I've been 2 weeks behind for I don't know how long. Couldn't tell you. But, so that's nice. That was one of the things I was behind on. I'm catching up on Hell's Kitchen. I was through one episode of it and before I stopped for a minute. So I did watch one episode of Ghosts, but that was yesterday. I did that yesterday. And I was awake at some point this morning at 6 something, because it was still dark, so I decided to watch some scary videos on YouTube. Scary. Of course they're not really scary because it's just... as far as I'm concerned, it's people faking shit. So, they could be legit paranormal videos. I don't know. I even watched one this morning. It was a guy that was basically debunking, like, all of the equipment that they use, like the EMF detector, and he was saying something about, like, the digital voice recorder that people use to catch EVPs with, and he was saying something about it, like, catching up, or catching, like, radio frequencies or something, and I'm like, I don't know that they're designed to do that. Like, I know, like, a regular radio, like a spirit box, it has, like, an antenna which goes through the different radio frequencies or whatever. So I understand because it has an antenna attached to it. But just like a little digital voice recorder, I don't see how that would be picking up radio. I think he said something about it picking up radio waves. I understand he said something, about maybe you rub your finger on the button or whatever and you make like a scratching sound, or you shuffle your feet and you didn't realize it at the time that you did that, and then it picks up that sound of you like shuffling your feet or something, and you think, oh, it's footsteps, but you just don't remember that you like shifted your weight or something at the time. Like, I understand that picking up sounds like that, but I swear he was even saying that it could pick up like radio frequencies in the air or something. And I'm like, but it's just a digital voice recorder. Like, there's no, as far as I know, there's no antenna in it or anything to pick up. So I'm not sure about that one. But maybe I misunderstood what he was saying. I don't know. But he was basically showing, like, you could put together these things and then charge, like, hundreds of dollars for them. But if you go and you just search for, like, a radio, a two-way radio, whatever, it's like $14. Of course, it was in pounds or whatever. It was in his, his currency. But it was obviously, just going and getting the basic, just the basic radio or whatever was only like $14. And he's like, then you can modify it yourself, if you have the knowledge to do that sort of thing. So I was even watching like a debunking video kind of this morning. Just at some point, I don't know. No. Might be about time for another nap. So I figured maybe it's a good time to stop since I'm in between episodes. I was starting on my second episode of Hell's Kitchen, and I was like, so maybe at some point, Chris, today I will move on to the Book of Carol, because I'm still only like 2 episodes into the new season. 2 or 3 episodes, I can't remember. Yeah, I haven't caught up any further. So when I've been awake, I've been trying to catch up with, like my stories or something, just kind of stay up with General Hospital, whatever, when I can, or random YouTube videos. I do end up watching a lot of random YouTube videos, or listening to music. That usually, once I get started listening to music, it's like, it can take a couple hours, just sitting, pushing the, the random button, and I push the random button until I get to a song I've already listened to like a million times, it's like, whatever. It's a song I want to listen to, so... But so it hasn't just been me not having the time to do it. It's been me doing other things instead of watching my shows. But I guess I got to be in the mood for it. So it's like this weekend, I guess I decided I was gonna hunker down, and I was like I was probably a week and a half behind on General Hospital. Now I'm all caught up. Watched all the episodes. I might have somehow Hulu might have accidentally skipped one or something. I don't know, but and then I was in the middle of one of my videos this morning, and all of a sudden the screen went black, and I was like, I just thought the video fucked up. But then I like heard beep in the kitchen, so apparently there was a power surge or something. Somebody hit a telephone pole, or fried a raccoon or something. Every once in a while that happens. A squirrel was crawling on the lines and zapped itself, so it's like, but then I had to wait for my internet to refresh to be able to finish the video that I was watching, and I have already reset the clock on my microwave because it was 0000, and I was like, that's just so annoying to me, or like when daylight savings time happens and it's like not the right time, it's like I gotta put it on the right time so they know the right time, what time it is, and it's like I try to do it exactly like I'll look on my phone. Like this morning it was 8:49, so I pushed 8:50 into the microwave, and then I waited for it to change before I push the button to actually set it, so that way they'll both change to at the same time pretty much. So I'm not like 5 minutes ahead here or 10 minutes ahead here, 10 minutes behind, whatever. I always know exactly what time it's supposed to be, I suppose. But it's 11:03 right now according to this, so I still have a few hours left in the day to maybe get caught up, because I have 2 more episodes of Hell's Kitchen, and then I don't know how many episodes of the Daryl Dixon Show I need to get through. But I'm not going to get through them if I don't answer the question, and we'll see if it's a lengthy one today. What are your plans for this upcoming Thanksgiving? That's a good question. We don't really know. Because I have the night before Thanksgiving off, and then I'll have to go in like Thanksgiving night, to like, I mean, it used to be to prepare for Black Friday, but that's not even really that big of a deal anymore. I think it's pretty much just us like running the freight or whatever. So Mom was trying to figure out what we were going to do. I guess we went on a little trip the last couple years. That's when we went for the little but the last year we went to the 2 little festivals or whatever, and they weren't that big of a deal, I guess. I kind of remember, I kind of forgot that's when we would do that. I remember doing it. I remember going to these little towns and going to these little festivals, but I guess I didn't realize that was during Thanksgiving weekend. I don't know, just all a blur, But last year when we went to these 2 little festivals, not really a whole lot was going on, so I don't know if Mom really cares about going to them again this year, But we shall see, I guess. I don't know if we're really getting together as a family for like a big, honkin' meal or anything. We haven't done that in quite a few years now. I mean, maybe the last time was when my sister's family first moved out to Oklahoma, and we went out there for Thanksgiving that first year they were out in Oklahoma. Just kind of, as an excuse to go visit family, But yeah, so I don't really know what my plans are for Thanksgiving. Maybe something, maybe nothing. Who knows? I guess I'll find out in 2 weeks? It's pretty much 2 weeks from now, I guess. Right? Thanksgiving. Yes, it's the 28th because that's what I had to look it up, because when Mike was asking me about the 23rd, I was thinking, I was like, well, I don't really know what my plans are, but I'm like, wait, is that Thanksgiving or no? But no, it's not. That's the next weekend is Thanksgiving. So, day after Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, day after Thanksgiving. The 28th and the 29th. So, yeah, I guess about 2 weeks. And I mean, decisions might not be finalized until the day before. Who knows? So, we shall see, I guess. To be determined. TBD. That's a, not CBD or HD TV. I don't know. To be determined. Don't know. Sorry, can't tell you. Because I don't know. But anyway, that's that, I suppose. So I will upload this and go back to my Hell's Kitchen, I guess. And see you for what I see you.